I'm looting the house. That's what you're supposed to do.
You pinged a spot for me to go to. I went to it, and you're nowhere near it. You told me to go here.
I'm going there.
You told me to go here. I came over here. You're like, but no.
Imaru 100.
I'm coming over there
It's
now.
a pleasure to see you.
Are you?
I'm trying to find my way.
Yo. Skulls Cupcakes. How you doing?
Anybody know what the fuck just happened? Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Oh, hello, Elusivities. Fancy seeing you here.
I'm alive?
Okay, I know we can do a shout out for Ellie. I have to pick and choose who I do the shout outs for because of the content, because I try to keep the content safe for all ages, and I know we won't get that from Ellie, so. There we go.
I was too busy looking at your nipple.
What did I just say, Ellie? I said safe for everybody, and I get that clip.
Arcata. It's a pleasure to see you.
Has anything in mind for us to do? I guess would be a start. Heck yeah! Well, there went that car. There you are. Okay, you back away. Good. It's out in the water. Yes! 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 Pause.
Rat King Dad. Ready to play
11
some
people
cards?
died!
It's a big milestone as well. Oh god! We've begun with this. I guess we're playing a classic game now. This actually isn't too hard on this game. Ow, never mind. God. Okay, you've actually successfully got me with that. That mirror went on longer than I thought. What? Well, this is okay. Okay, chat. I didn't mean play every single card. What? You know, here's the thing though. They come, they eat, they leave. Hello everyone. Sorry for starting the stream with a crash. This game was taking more processing than I thought it would, so I had to tone down the settings a little bit and reboot OBS. I turned off anti-aliasing, so you might notice some little pixel jaggies, but we're good. Did this remember what I'd already done, or is it starting? I assume it remembered what I'd already done in the demo. Yeah, it's good to get out of the way early. I'm still trying to. Things aren't quite right. I'm adjusting. Okay. No, it doesn't? Okay, so it just starts you in a weird spot. I'm also not certain with these settings. I want a little anti-aliasing, because it definitely needs it, so I'm going to put that up. What if I turn this off? There we go. Now I feel fine. SSAO never helps me. It always makes my life worse. But hello, everybody. I'm sorry. This game doesn't like to let me. Sorry. Worst stairs ever. This game doesn't like me to let the mouse out, so I can't directly thank everybody who checked in, but I do appreciate all the check-ins. You have all been lovely already. And I appreciate that. Great news! You're fully moved in, and the removals van moved to the wash bay, awaiting your expertise. Don't think the van should pose too much trouble, despite you having to sell off most of your equipment. I know we got a bit carried away at the auction, but trust me, there's so much more potential in this place. Oh, and Jess says not to worry about paying for the van hire. In fact, she'll pay you. Woo! But no, between streams, I got the clouds working, so you'll notice behind my head right now, there is a purple cloud. There's actually two clouds. There's a purple cloud and a light purple cloud behind my elbow. But the clouds are back. Now, I'm gonna guess here. Nope. Hello. We've given them a specific. You can stand on top of missile megs. Just make sure to carefully time your jump. Oh, I'm bad at that. I should just be able to hit that. As I was saying. That. I'm
Really?
Sorry, did I just?
Yes.
Is that button not working either?
What the? You're still clipping through it.
Is that not working either? Default scene.
Oh. Where'd the truck go?
My stream deck isn't working either. Did it seriously crash my stream deck?
Oh, that's not below.
And it didn't break. Like, if it broke, it would have exploded. Where?
That's
Default scene. Default scene. No, I'm not okay.
Pause.
I'm not okay. I can't get it to go back.
People died.
Restart bot. I'm gonna manually turn off the starting screen though, because that's gonna drive me nuts. That's not supposed to be there. Okay. Hello. So, don't know what's going on there. Hello. This is part of why I need to get a new computer and why there is funds for a new computer available over on Throne. If y'all want to help support on that, you are welcome to. If not, totally get it. Hello, Larmouth. You don't get a check-in sound. That's not gonna work either. My bot's rebooting. Link's below, though. Da 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 da. As I just wait for it to slowly boot up. The bot is taking forever. This is not an ideal stream start. Hey, Demi, we're having tech issues today. Oh, also go to support for game. Gameplay or technical issue. Game runs poorly. I'd like to request a refund. Refund to PayPal. Submit request. There we go. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. So we're getting a refund on that. We're getting a refund on that. That's fine. It's fine. But I am playing this. I'm not stopping playing this. I'm just doing it this way. I'm gonna play it in the version that I can't play with most of my friends. And it's fine. Don't be sad about it. Okay. Does this bone work now? Hi, I'm back. Also, like, where's my screen? Where's my PS5? Come on. I can't see my PS5. Where's my PS5? Help me. Reconnect it. Bob it up. Bob it up. Bob it up. Bob it up. There we go. Hi. I'm the game's installing. We're just dealing with this way. I gotta fix crap. Delete that. I gotta do it before I forget, because I'm one of those people that will very easily forget what I've done, which is a bit of a problem when it comes to things that are definitely going on my taxes. So because I refunded the one, and you take the thing out of my taxes, and then I need to get the new one and get that into my taxes, because I organize everything. Because I'm very aware of this, but the fact that it's not booting is stressing me out. Just overwhelmed, y'all. I'm overwhelmed. Okay, got it. I try really hard. But I always do it right away, because otherwise I'll forget a bunch of things. The one thing I always have to check up on, though, at the end of the year is I have to go through all my internet bills, because the things that are like automated are the ones I forget. Like those are the ones I forget. Why did something get deleted? Oh, why isn't that in my log at all? I need settings adjustment. There we go. Got it. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I just couldn't see it. It just deleted it without me seeing things. You typed it in the correct one. The jump works here. My jump just auto deletes because it doesn't need to be there, you know? It doesn't need to be on screen. Also, my mouth isn't opening very far. So there's a lot of things that my brain is just arguing with right now, and I'm grumpy. I'm just grumpy. It's okay. We're live now. Everything's fine. I'm not having a panic attack, I swear. Hello. 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 Go back into my settings. I won't be pink.
Follow your
heart
and
stuff. Okay, that's good. That's good. All of that's fine. Gameplay. Good. Volume. Okay. We need music. We need music. I will find my music. I need this, and I need not that, and then I need to go here, and I need to do this. Nope, I can't do that. Actually, I can, because none of those are going to get struck because they're game music. Let's go. I need you. And it might be loud. La 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 la. There we go. Got it. Everything's okay now. Woo! Aw. Well, that makes me feel really special, Demi. Hey, Lapis. Oh, look, everything's running smoothly, and everything looks really pretty, and I'm not having issues. I'm not having issues now. Look how good everything looks. Can I walk up and down the stairs, or am I going to do that stutter step thing again? That's still an issue here. It's fine. All right. This is why I like playing on the PS5. Everything just works, and it doesn't compete with my OBS. It doesn't have its fights. It all just works, and I feel better about it. That was loud for no reason. Because there's cats.
Something. Skulls cupcake smells like honey.
Do you, Skulls? Why do you smell like honey? What I need to do is I need to give Mari like a whole bunch of random things to say people smell like, rather than just honey. So I don't know if anybody hung out in so it does, Larmith, it does slide down if there is no it does slide down, but only if there's no dirt under it. Yeah, Power Wash 1, the problem was that it cost money, and it also just worked as an additional sprayer. The soap in this one is not designed to be that way. Now, what I'm finding interesting here, though, is I've seen people use the soap before in this, but the amount of soap they had available to them was not this much. So I wonder if the console version just has a lot more available? Was that a dandelion seed? I've never actually been able to tell what a dust particle was. That dust particle was a dandelion seed. Oh my god. But no, I've seen people use this before, and it's never been this much soap. Yeah, soap is completely free in this one. They've already got 3 paid DLC and 3 just regular unpaid DLC planned on their roadmap, so that's cool. Like, they have IP related ones. I did. I ordered 2 miso bowls. And then I added a plush and a thing to my throne, which really quick. You can actually do the throne thing now, by the way. That'll work now. La 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 la. But knowing I'm having PC issues, I gotta move that up in the priority of my little list here. And I'm gonna change the name to just say Next Streaming PC rather than Don't Need It Right Now. But yeah, my current PC has kind of reached its limits. So, yeah. But thankfully, if I'm moving it from one PC to another, it's not going to be the same issue of, like, it's not going to be an issue like I've been having, where, or like where I was dealing with is like, oh, I've lost Windows and all this. It's like, no, it's going to be a situation of where I can actually consciously transfer everything directly over, and there should be no loss on anybody's end if I get a new one. Why am I getting a warning? Sorry, I'm sorry, I didn't get a warning. I just got an email, and it's literally from the miso bowls. Did they ship it already? Your request... Oh, no, it's just confirming that I got the pre-order. Like, it's not fully available, so they're confirming the slots of everybody who orders. It's very hard to use the soap at this range. But yeah, so you can see like little areas. See how the soap is running off of them? Those are areas that are already considered clean. That there's no dirt on them. Dude. The one thing I've heard, though, is if you try to reload or refill the soap gun, it will reset all the soap you've sprayed down. It is a full reset of the soap gun as a whole. It is not refilling it. So with as much soap as I've put down, I cannot soap the entire thing. Or at least that's the case on the PC version. I'm about to run out of space here. Like, I'm very low on remaining soap. There we go. So I have no soap. So then we switch to this. White nozzle. There we go. Look at that. La 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 la. La 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 la. Yeah, when you've used the soap, everything just cleans so easily. Hey, bunny. Change the name color. There we go. I don't remember this vehicle being orange when I cleaned it before, but it's a very pretty orange for a vehicle. Like, I can't hate on it. Volcanoes, skulls, typically. Volcanoes and gnomes. I'm not even joking. Volcanoes and gnomes. I mean, for what it's worth, Demi, my partner's streams literally have the ding as the follow alert sound. So every time somebody drops a follow, it dings with that same ding. And my partner gets like a follow every 2 minutes when live, so ding ding, which makes it really funny during streams, just watching go ding ding ding. Yeah. Listen, I don't know who arrives from what group, so I just would... It's better to say my partner in those situations. Okay. Hey, Sleepy. Okay, we got that. Let's get up on the roof. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, skinnamarink-a-doo. I'll clean the roof. Ah, gotcha. Listen, there's a lot of groups. I'm never quite sure where people come from. Interesting that I already have the extensions. I thought I didn't start with these extensions. Oh, that's awesome, buddy. Oh, actually, so Mello, along that note, I don't know if you heard me mention this at the start of stream. I got clouds in it now. The clouds are working in my background now. I just got the clouds working between streams. So now there's little purple clouds that'll drift in behind me. So you can see like there is one behind me right now. It's pretty faint. They're more obvious at night, but I think that's how it should be. But I did just add the clouds in. Okay. As the soap slowly refills. I like that the soap is genuinely worth, like, doing now. I mean, you can use it really well as, like, a spot finder if you can't tell what's dirty on something and you're spraying all over it. You can just, like, spray the soap and then it'll stick to the dirt, but... I do wish this game had a third-person over-the-shoulder view, though. People might disagree, but I think it would be very nice, especially for people with motion sickness issues. Third person, better for motion sickness. Because you have a large static element on the screen. Like, you can, if like, motion sickness is an issue, you can always play like this. Right, like, you could aim, and then it goes based on that. But I think third person would be a nicer option. Because, like, don't get me wrong, this does work. It just feels weird to me. I just think it's funny. I remember when the developer of this game was posting on Game Dev Reddit talking about how they made a shader for power washing and if anybody had any suggestions for things. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bunny. Hopefully there is enough stuff, though, on the edges of my screen and stuff that can give you other things to focus at. That's the one thing I've worked really hard on with my stream is also, like, I want everything of my stream to be something you can look at. So if you can't stare at the game itself, you can look at, like, my model movie. There's the only static thing on my overlay. Honestly, if I were to look at it right now, the only static thing is really the game screen. And technically some of Mari, but Mari is fully animated as well. So there's no static elements. And that's the one thing I'm working on very, very hard to deal with is make sure my entire overlay is moving. Which is why I'm having trouble trying to figure out how I want to do, like, my stream loots goal and stuff. Because, like, I want those on screen. I need those on screen because they're important to my income, right? And I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, what do I do, right? Like, how do I get those working? Which is part of what I kind of want to chill. I'm going to slide my chair in and then recline a little and put my pillow behind my head. Let's lounge a bit more. Ugh. Hello. I also want to mention again for people who may not be aware or didn't hear this morning, if you weren't here this morning, if you are a Streamloot subscriber, you now have the ability to spam emotes through the subscriber section of my page. You can go there and you can just click on a whole bunch of the little stars and you can send them as a little special effect. And it'll create little fireworks in the background. A lot of them will be kind of hard to see because it's behind the game, but I felt like if I put it in front of the game as something that I don't have access to cooldowns on, as much as I've argued we need cooldowns, they have not added cooldowns. No, I ran out at a horrible time! I feel that, bye. I feel that. I was struggling to get a proper job in my area that was local enough that I didn't need to drive 40 minutes to work. And I couldn't find it, and then I finally had a job, and I hated my boss, and I hated my manager, and it wasn't good for my mental health, and then COVID hit, and that made things even harder at the job, because I have a naturally high body temp, just by a little bit, and every time they would do their little like test on like the little scan thing to see, they go, you're too high, go home, you're too high, go home, you're too high, go home. Like, I wasn't allowed to work because of what their corporate had set up, so I couldn't work, and they were giving me crap for then they started giving me crap because they weren't like scheduling me for hours. It's like, well, you're not going to be able to work, so we're not going to schedule you. It was like, I just started filing unemployment, and they apparently didn't like that. It's like, you're not giving me hours, then file an unemployment.
So eventually they ended up letting me go. And I just was like, all right, well, I guess while I'm on unemployment, I'm gonna push everything I can into streaming, and I make just enough to scrape by on streaming that I'm able to do that for the time being, so. But I get to do streaming full-time now, so. It's not easy, but I've monetized myself enough, and I have a supportive enough community that I am able to do full-time on my amount of CCV, which is, like, there are people with, like, 4 times my CCV who can't make enough to stream off of. And it's all how you manage it, and that's kind of the thing. You know, that's kind of the thing. It's like, you need to figure out how to monetize your stream and how to do cool things with it. I don't make much from subs. I don't. I make most of what I make from sponsorships. Because I know how to communicate my sponsorships and get the most out of those sponsorships. And my stream loots, which allows you to directly mess with the stream because I've integrated those in a way that is actually fun for people. And then I get a little bit from Twitch subs. I'd love more from Twitch subs, but, like, to me, priority is the ones that actually pay better. Because Twitch subs I only get 50% from. Stream loots I get 90% from, you know? And then sponsorships I get 100%, but that's kind of a... Is the sponsorship going to be any good? Is that all the same wall? What? Okay, this all counts as one thing. I'm like, why wasn't that dinging? Word up, people! Caldera County's premier power washer is back up and running. Thank you, Harper. So if your grubby house brings stink eye from the neighbors, or every trip in the car feels like a walk of shame, hit us up. Nice. But yeah, I need to make new card designs that fit my new theme. That's one of the things. I believe it's Similar. I could be wrong. I'm dyslexic. I'm not the one to ask about this, but I think you're after I need to make new Stream Loops card graphics, because they obviously are on my old branding. So that is one thing I need to work on. Okay, the inside should be pretty clean. Hey, Tyga. There we go. I did forget the ceiling inside, though, because it was white. Oh, wait, did I forget to... You know what, that's fine. I definitely didn't fix it afterwards. I just forgot that my stream was supposed to be PC earlier. Whoop. Oranges. I'm betting on oranges, Tyga. Okay, I'm assuming Elusive gifted some and my alert didn't go off like it's supposed to. Cause it's a dick. Thank you, Elusive. I really do appreciate that. Why did it not go off? Oh, it's not my... If it didn't go off, that's literally the bot not triggering. That's not on me. Because that doesn't get a like a purchase alert. That has to have a chat message and the bot's being slow. Or it's down. So Streamloots bot might be down. Thank you so much, Elusive. I really do appreciate that. Appreciate that. If somebody could do exclamation point SL or exclamation point Loots or whatever to let people have a quicker link. But you can claim a Streamloots sub. I really do appreciate that, Elusive. Thank you so much. I'm sorry the bot's being a butt. Yeah, if you wanna grab one of those so you can spam the emotes and get a pack for being subscribed and all that fun stuff, you can go claim those. And then you can redeem a bunch of the emotes and you can cause fireworks behind me. Well, it's also important that...
100 wants to see how well you can play one-handed. Time to lose control.
Wait, there's a button somewhere, isn't there? What's the lock button? I don't remember the lock button for the sprayer. Is it R3? Nope. R1? It was R1! Haha! Nailed it. But yeah, if people don't claim it, then it just goes to some random after so much time, which I still hate. So I always think it's important to make sure that gets relayed as soon as possible. So yeah, everybody make sure to claim those gift subs. Cause some fireworks, all that fun stuff. Also, remember that, sorry. Remember that Streamloot, or, wait, nope, got nothing. Lost whatever I was saying. Oh, remember that Streamloots has a browser extension now, so if you're watching on desktop, you can actually download the extension and play from the chat.
Demand payment. Provide
Okay.
treats.
Okay, I'm trying. Give me a second. I was reclining. Treats! Everybody wake up! There's 2 for Dee. And there's two for Fury. Who threw one on the floor. And there's some pets for Fear, because Fear doesn't eat treats. Sorry, OBZ. Fear, the thing with Fear is Fear doesn't like to, I believe with Fear, it's more the fact that he doesn't like to eat in front of anybody. And I can't give him treats because the other cats will take it if I try to give them in another room. So it's just kind of like, well. Like, excluding when he was a kitten, I've only seen him eat twice. Ever. He is the largest of my cats, but I've only seen him eat twice. Ever. Excluding kitten. Do. Spray! Sorry, OBZ. I've entered you into a battle. Amazing, Wim. Amazing. I need to work on the other cards. I'll probably do that. Maybe tonight, or at least Thursday. I'll go through my cards and
fix the rest of the cards that are currently turned off. It's kind of shocking that I've been live for 40 minutes, huh? But yeah, I have a bunch of cards that need to be re-enabled for the stream that I haven't fully sorted yet. Why isn't that task list thing going away? I accessed the task list. Please go away. Thank you. Open, close game menu. Got it. Do 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 do. Hey, Somya. Boop, doo, 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 boop, doo, 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 doo. Nee, 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 nee. Doo-doo. Is that one wiper? It was, and then you. Can we close the shutter door and make it easier to clean? Graze is... Graze has multiple meanings, but graze typically could mean either to eat grass and roam, or it could mean to barely hit, barely touch, barely impact. Hey! Is this Buckingham's Premier Power Washer rinse and repeat? Greetings from Detergento, where we need you to cleansify an unexpected discovery. Who wrote that, Rendog? I am going to grab caffeine. I have caffeine. Hey, Mordic. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, God, Demi. Brr, brr, brr. However, will we clean this very tiny, not large mess that is oddly labeled roof? Wait, do we have the old setting? There used to be a setting. There used to be a setting about this. Did they remove it? Used to be able to tell what kind of stuff you were cleaning, and it doesn't look like they have that anymore. Huh. Oh, it is skulls. I cleaned this in the demo, but I'm realizing now that it's labeled roof, and that kind of spoils the surprise that they're trying to pull off. Well, my assumption, Demi, is you're not eating well enough, and you need to eat better. And because you're not eating well, your body is just very exhausted because it can't store the energy it needs to properly. That's my bet. Honestly, the soap is great. The soap as a thing works really well. What's that, OBC? Splatoon? Is it Splatoon? Feels like Splatoon. You know what? I'm gonna give a critique. I am gonna give a genuine critique of the soap in this. The main problem I have with the soap is that it's white. I mean, it looks pink here, but this is the lighting. But it should be like a pink or a blue, rather than a white. That would allow you to more clearly see that it's there and not a spot that is clean or easy to overlook. Adding some color to it would help. I figured the Katamari music. The Katamari... Like, the thing with Power Wash is it doesn't typically have its own music, so playing some Katamari music over it works really well. Yeah, even some pearlescence on it would help. I don't think that would show very well, though, overall. And it would lead to still kind of that same issue. Yeah, I'm playing the Katamari music because this game doesn't have music. I was trying to think of something funny to say, Arky, and the only thing I got is funerals. Though I was thinking about it, and honestly, I want Katamari music played at my funeral. Let's go. Hey, you! Hey, you! Get down from there. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Na 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 na. Katamari, roll your best. Like, honestly, I know that, like, if you have a stronger power washer, you can kind of skip the step of the soap. But the soap, for whatever reason, makes this feel all the more satisfying. Won't. Just spend them on whatever, Demi. I'm assuming you mean the channel point stars, right? Like, the main one that I recommend people spend it on is Billboard. Billboard is the one I think that is the funniest, because Billboard gets more expensive every time it's redeemed. So if you redeem it, it costs 1 more the next time. So yeah, Arky redeemed it for 2,769. It's now worth 2,770. Ow. Yeah, every time it gets redeemed, it gets more expensive. And that started out as 1 channel point. Just to be clear, that was 1 channel point. Where is the button? So click on the star. Demi, click on the star. And then it'll open up. The little star you have below chat, click on that, and then it opens up a menu. There you go. Okay. Have a good one, buddy. Surprise! I'm up here now. People just like to dance, mostly. Also, the music is good. Sometimes people just want a dance party. Like, the fact, like, that's part of the thing, is like I added in that, right? In order to have the dance party and stuff going. And it's a way to, like, one of the big things I'm trying to do, because one of the big ways to stay active according to Twitch is to chat, right? And to be summoned to chat for different things. So I want to give people silly ways to be a part of the chat and incentives for that. Obviously, I can't force anything out of it. It's a toilet, OBC. It's a toilet that rises up out of the ground when it detects that people need to go to the bathroom, if I'm remembering correctly. Except they forgot it was there, and it just ended up sitting underground for, like, months. Years. It was an art installation, and it goes off the vibrations of... there's a whole thing on it. It's yeah, it's a toilet. Le toilette. I don't know. I don't know the specifics. Well, they forgot it was there, so I feel like it was never used. Yeah, you get bits of lore and stuff on all this stuff. This was just a surprise toilet, and I only know this stuff from the demo. You know, I'm just thinking about it. One bit of thing that I am surprised by. Out of all the games to be getting like weird skins in Fortnite, why is Power Wash not one of them? By the way, that sponsorship is half over. I think I forgot to put the... Did I tell y'all on the sponsorship how much we've made today? I don't think I have. I try to update that regularly, and I think I forgot today. Let me look really quick. Yeah, I forgot. Day 10.5 out of 15. Honestly, we're doing better than I thought. We are now up to $256 on it. $256 right now on that sponsorship. So a huge thank you to everybody taking part in that. It does help a lot. Especially when it's not the best of sponsorships. The one sponsorship I want, I kind of want to do, but it is a month-long sponsorship. But honestly, I'm having trouble finding any good ones, so we may have to take it anyway. Is still available, so if it stays available for another week, I'm grabbing it. But I am a bit worried that it's going to be gone by the time this is up. I have been listing out of how many days to just be aware on that. Like, we're on day 10.5 out of 15, so there are 4 days left. Oh, yeah, I don't mind month-long ones, but I try to do them as the 2-week ones because of when they pay out. Because I only get paid out a month after they end, so the longer the campaign, the harder it is for me to get regular payouts, is the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's about how often I get paid, not necessarily about the campaign. But also, the payouts on campaigns tend to... Most of the amounts people get are in a shorter period of time. So I try to be as clear as I can with those. But there is still 5 days, and you could still help me earn probably like $7, $8 on that. But yeah, I get paid a month after because it's all got to clear. Right, like that's the big thing. It has to clear on their end, and then it has to clear on my end. So it's stuff like that. People are gonna leave. Well, people leave those games too, though, because I mean, I'm gonna be real. Legend of Elements is not... I'm not even aware of what I'm doing in the game because of how that game is designed. Which is not a good sign for a game. Like, I'm not... I am clicking through so many menus on that game that I cannot even enjoy what I'm doing. And that's a sad sign. Your game should not be this situation where you aren't even aware what you're doing to enjoy it. Nice, Taiga. But yeah, like, I don't think the game is beautiful. I will say this, like, the game is beautiful. Legend of Elements is absolutely beautiful. But yeah, there's little butterflies that'll fly around and stuff. The game is very pretty. Legend of Elements is a very pretty game, but it's covered in so many menus. Like, the fact that me clearing my dailies off that game takes like half an hour is absurd. It should not take me half an hour to clear out my dailies. Yeah, it is a very pretty game. I appreciate the visuals of the scenery. I appreciate the character design. There's a lot going on there, but it's just menus the game. Demi, they are not in the community at this point in time due to reasons. We will hopefully see them in the future, but they are not. They won't be showing up for a while. Yeah, no, honestly, Wim, all you need to do for it, literally, is level up. That's the only goal, is gain levels. Which basically means open up the, like, at its base, it's literally, open up the game every 12 hours until go, hey, here, I'm ready to level up, and that's it. Like, it's most of the sponsorships, honestly, I always list all the goals down below the stream. So if you're ever wondering, like, what needs to be done for it to actually support me, it's that. Yeah, the main one that's bugging me, Arky, with it is it wants me to connect it to Facebook. I don't have Facebook. I can't connect you. Stop telling me I need to connect you. I don't have Facebook. That Facebook notification is driving me nuts. I can clear all the other ones, cannot clear that one. It's the only one that I can't clear, and it's like, I know the game is brand new. I know the game is brand new. And that may legitimately be a bug, but it is a very annoying bug. So, like, I haven't had Facebook for over a decade. You really think that I can claim it? But I'm really, the thing that, like, it's one of those, it doesn't technically pay, like, it pays more than it seems when y'all get the gift subs, because I do get, out of each gift sub, you also got to remember that is an additional $3, and there's 13. So that's actually $39 that you've also got on top of, you've also earned on top of that. But it gets to give a little bit back to y'all with those, so that always makes me happy to see, you know? I'm trying to figure out why, like, I mean, I look at the arena, and I cannot figure out how some people are, like, how they have, like, 200 and some, like, 200 to 400 million, and it's like, how did you, even if you dump money into this, because I spent in order for the bonus stuff to try and help myself level faster, and it's like, this seems useless. The money investment doesn't seem to help me with leveling. How did these people get as high up as they are? I did have to laugh. I did one of the team ones, and I ended up getting teamed with my guild leader. Or the clan leader. I thought it was funny. Yeah. Oh, by the way, for those of you, because I know a lot of you are involved in this, for anybody who tries to show up to Cleo's craft streams, Cleo will not be doing a craft stream tomorrow. It'll be Thursday. So, just a heads up on that. It's so clean in here. Yep, Cleo posted about it on Blue Sky, but that's only gonna tell you so much. Cleo won't be streaming tomorrow morning. It's been delayed a day. For scheduling reasons. Which is fair, Arky. I mean, listen. If one person uses the toilet at one point in time, and then it stays buried in a humid and dank underground area for, I don't know, 10, I think it was 12 years that it's been under here unused, This is a toilet after 12 years and whatever happened in a damp and humid environment. Totally valid, Arky. Totally valid. It's penicillin. Lick the walls. Burn it, burn it. It's not salty, it's walty. Nope, didn't work. Said it anyway. Are penicillin allergies hereditary? I've never had to deal with penicillin. Are they hereditary? Because my mom's allergic to penicillin. I don't know, it just seemed like a worthwhile question, because like, well, my mom's allergic to it. I've never needed it, to my knowledge, so. La na 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 na. Wait, what happened? There's been posts in the art channels in the Discord. Oh, I'm so sorry, Demi. Well cooked. There's shrimp. Ow. Shrimp, not even flavor-wise. Shrimp is just, I love the texture of shrimp. I love the, like, it has, like, the exact amount of give. Shrimp texture is just, ah. It's a good song. We're definitely gonna need an emote that is either Mari with glow sticks, or myself with glow sticks, or a calf pint with glow sticks, or a cowbear with glow sticks. We need a glow stick emote. Like, we need something to work well. Well, we need an emote that works better for the glow sticks when they're being redeemed. That makes more sense to new viewers. What I want to do, but I don't have Photoshop anymore to really get it sorted.
Glow sticks. They look delicious.
What I want to do, though, is I want to have, like, the current glow sticks and have them as a tileable emote. So you could just have a bunch of them and they would, like, swing into each other's emote and stuff. Can Mari have a glow stick ring crown? Yes!
Mari can have all of that. Like, Mari is not restricted. We can give Mari whatever we want, in theory. I just really need to crack down on getting the dress-up stuff sorted with all of the new model stuff, because it can be, there's a lot of dress-up stuff that can be done. I'm just slacking.
Ugh. It is a very shiny toilet. Lie, lie. No, I mean, yes, but there are things on my list, like the new cards has been something I've had for months that I need to do, right? So, like, hardly slacking fair, but, like, the things that have been on the list for a long time, some of them are getting ignored. Ah. Nice, Larmith. While that recharges, I'm going to take a drink. But yeah, can everybody appreciate the clouds in the background? Like, look, there's a purple one behind me now that just drifted in. There's six, there are six different clouds that can drift by at different heights, and then they can overlap in different ways and things like that. They look really good if it goes to the night cycle. Oh, my day-night cycle didn't trigger, did it? I don't think it's cycled this the whole stream, has it? Oh, no, it is. It is going. I'm going to cheat, though. I'm going to make it nighttime so y'all can see it at night. Boom. Boom. Oh, yeah, I had the shader off for it. There. So it's supposed to be that, and then I hit this. There we go. I messed up. I messed up a thing. When I was working on it earlier, I messed up a thing. There we go. So it's supposed to be doing that, but I think it's also missing the stars that are supposed to be twinkling. It's fine. It should be fine later. But yeah, it shows up more at night is one of the big things with what I did. So it's subtle during the day, but then at night you can really see the clouds and stuff going on, and you should be able to see like stars peeking through it, which you can see a little bit above the game screen. There's some just to the left of Mari. But I worked really hard on getting all of that nice and vibrant and give it a lot of pop, right? So that is now working. I'm a little unhappy with how they look. Like, I feel like the colors are a little off, and I may have to adjust it a little bit, but... Yes, Fear, hi, I see you. Hello. You want me to step on you? Is that what you need? Step, 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 step. That's what he needed. He needed stepped on. I think he has a thing for it, which is weird. But yeah, I don't think the stars that are supposed to be twinkling are working. Yes, he likes getting stepped on. Let me see. It should be here. I'm gonna make the stars go. If I click this, I think it'll work. There we go. I added the twinkling stars back in. He does. Otherwise he won't shut up. He just won't stepped on. But now there should be some twinkling stars. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a choice. What happens if I... Oh! I don't have the name on hand. But it is one of... But if you want to find it easily, Door, go to the Bandai Namco US, YouTube. They've posted the music video of it. So they've only got 13 music videos, but it should be able to be found pretty easily. I don't have the name on hand, so I do apologize. BANDAINAMCO. The ones above the game screen are not twinkling. There are ones that are more easy to see, usually when they appear next to me. But I have randomly placed, there are randomly placed stars that will flicker in and out, and you'll see them fade for a few seconds and fade out. But if you watch behind my head is usually the easiest spot to see it, just because it's the largest open area. But yeah, they fade in for a few seconds and they fade back out. But because I was having OBS crashing issues and my bot crashing issues, things got a little out of sorts. Like, I also, apparently I missed this. Thank you, Arky, for the resub. That happened. Missed it. I appreciate it, Arky. Like, I see it in my queue, but... Oof. I'm sorry, Skulls. The vaccines are kicking your butt a little bit. Yeah. I appreciate it, though, Arky. I really do. I just hate when I can't think properly. I know I did kind of a survey of asking people if I should shrink the size of the stars that stick to the edge of the screen, and I know y'all said no, but I still think I should, because I think they don't feel there's something wrong with them. They're not exactly the right feel of what I want for them. I like what I'm doing with them, but they feel they're in the wrong spot. I need to figure out where they should be. I need to get it all sorted. Totally valid, OBC. Ding, 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 dee, dee, dee. Why is that light? Oh, that light just counts as ceiling? Really? Weird. Have a good one, Tyga. I've been having a lot of phone issues the last, like, 2 days. Needing to, like, reboot my phone to get it to work right, and it's bugging me. I'm gonna blame all the weird Android updates and shit that are happening. Some of this song, very specifically reminds me of that one Yoshi song from Yoshi's Island. That bit from Yoshi. That's all I can hear. There we go. No, see, that's not a mirror. I know it says mirror, but this is actually a pizza pan. They stuck a pizza pan on the wall. Matte finish. I don't think at a certain point that is my fault, Wim. Ooh, Snow. Snow, I feel like you would be the nerdy one to know the answer to this. What's the name of the song in Katamari that is sung by the person who also did the My Hero Academia song? What's the name of the song? Putting Snow on the spot. But Snow is the music nerd. Especially Japanese music nerd. Okay. At least we're on the same page. And I could not remember the name. I'm also not, like, none of these songs in my playlist are labeled. I want to be clear. Not a single song I'm listening to right now is labeled. They're all just listed as game sound. Because there's no, like, public playlist of all the songs. My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Door. They did the one from Vigilantes. Specifically. The opening theme. Yeah. I like how the one season of Vigilantes was pretty much better than anything that the My Hero Academia anime as a whole has had. Ah. Like, Vigilantes was just really well done. EJ Naika. Thank you, Snow. The only concern is Pop Step's design is annoyingly young. And they aged up the other characters, but they didn't age up Pop Step as much, and I find that rude. I also should be very clear. Pop Step's anime design is more covered up than the manga. And it's still very revealing. Papa Step. But there has to be some respect for Vigilantes. Vigilantes was a fan comic that got such love that it was decided to make it canon. Oh, nice skulls. Yeah, they gave her more clothes. I just think they could have given her more clothes. I feel like that was probably a compromise to hopefully, like, to not have the fan backlash be too much. But I think they should have just gone further. But yeah, Door, Snow's Last Message is the title of the song you're after. Oh, cool thing about that site you linked me to, Skulls, even though like everything's in Japanese. When you add things to your cart, it actually converts them to USD if you're in an area where it expects you to be using USD. So, did that on its own. He goes, this will be about this much in USD. Like, what? Huzzah! We did it. Have a good one, Demi. I'll probably only be going for about 30 more minutes. We'll see. The afternoon ones are usually shorter. Big stretch. Yeah. That is the thing. Like they covered up Pop Step more, but not so much as it would anger fans that would be obsessed with the design. But I really feel like the easier compromise would have been make her 18. You aged the other character up to like 24 or 22, and he was underage too in the manga, but you aged him up. Why couldn't you just age her up to be at least 18? Like, what was the problem? Why couldn't she be 18? And like, I think that was the thing that really bugged me. It was like they could have just also made her an adult. Oh, totally agree, Skulls, but that's kind of the thing is for what it is worth here, Skulls, the source material for the anime, in this case, is a fan comic. Not even the official one, even though the official one also has its issues. This one is not even, it wasn't even an official one, so it's kind of a weird spot. Yeah, no, I agree. That's also a problem. Though I will give some credit. At least Midnight's outfit is thankfully a full bodysuit in the anime. But yeah, there's still definitely problems. No, I agree, Skulls. I'm just saying that it's not the main one that's responsible for that issue. But yeah, you gotta pick proper characters for your age, and age-appropriate costumes are a thing. And yeah, it's a whole mess. I didn't pay attention. What am I? I'm cleaning a campground? Okay, little campground. Don't worry if there's soap inside, it's fine. For what it's worth, like, the second level of the original Power Wash was also power washing rocks. It was the backyard level. do, do. I had no idea, Rat. I stopped really getting into Sims with the launch of Sims 4. I got very annoyed with the launch not having pools, of all things. And it was just like, I feel scammed and I don't want to touch it anymore. And now they're an AI company, and they're... And that, all that mess. So, I mean, screw EA. In every way. I miss Maxis. I miss when Sims was made by Maxis. But I do look forward to Paralives. Oh, and out of spite and for sake of embarrassment here. Rat, I saw your Tumblr post on Vampire Cleo. That's all I'm gonna say. I saw them. I saw the posts. Dun 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 dun. I want to know, this is Katamari music I'm listening to right now. This music is in Katamari. It doesn't sound like it would be. Yeah, the decade challenge was one of Cleo's, yes. Oh no, I know. It showed up there. I read that one because I knew it was gonna be hilarious. Because you didn't post it, you posted it on your regular one and not your you posted on your regular one and not on your what I would argue is your most likely more popular one. So I knew it was gonna be funny because it's like, oh, you're posting about hermits but not on your more popular hermit related one, which means this isn't meant to be fully seen by everybody, which means I have to see this. So it was 100% me reading it out of spite. Don't worry, I didn't read it out loud to Cleo or anything while I was doing so. These benches clean easier than I expected them to. Do. Clean that. There we go. There we go. But yeah, no, that's why, that was just part of why I found it funny. Because it was just like, this isn't on the account I expected this on. When I saw your name pop up in the, when I was going through fan art stuff, and I was like, wait a minute. Which is why I opened it, because it's like, I don't generally mind, for me, I don't generally have an issue with text-based ones, but I do appreciate when they're tagged. The problem I mainly have is art that is not tagged, which I have blocked so many people this last week on Tumblr because of that. Like, just tag with the word shipping. Stop tagging with pairing names, tag with the word shipping. You don't tag shipping stuff with the word shipping, I'm blocking you. It's such an easy tag to add. Those people anger me. Just the word shipping. All you gotta do. People don't do it. I want to fight them. Yeah, you can add the other tags, and you should add other tags, but the default shipping tag, everybody should be doing. Text-based stuff is usually funnier, but the art is just kind of like, please tag your shit. It is so easy to tag with the basic tags. I just genuinely should not have to go, oh, darn, it's on me for not tagging this specific pairing name. Like, no, just tag put the word shipping. I don't need to deal with any shipping. I don't want to deal with any shipping. Why? Why are people like this? I found a laser. Does anybody want a laser? So to be specific, it's a type of laser that stops volcanoes from exploding. Apparently. Yep, and the thing is, it doesn't hide the post from people. It just puts in and says, hey, this post contains this. And it's like, cool. Though I would very much argue that sites that have that as the standard should have a setting where you can toggle it for every tag and go, do you want to completely hide this so you don't even know that the post was made? Because some of those terms that you put in the censor thing, I shouldn't have to see the word because the word is triggering, you know? Like, if the word is triggering, I should not have to see it. Allow me to hide the warning as well. Like, warning, this will block the thing. Or even if it goes, this one contains a word you didn't even want to see on the warning. Like, cool. Oh, I mean, I will say this, Door. In defense of that skin is Cleo's thumbnail. So you were gonna get spoiled on that one before watching the episode anyway. Like, it's the thumbnail. There's no dodging that one. Na 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 katamari damasi. Yeah, that's the thing. Just use the shipping tag. You don't have to, like, You don't have to stop using your other tags. Honestly, keep using the tags, but shipping tags should be the bare minimum, right? Yeah, no, that's the creator of the skin in that regard, then, Dor, I believe. But yeah, it's massive on Cleo's thumbnail, so it'd be very hard to not get spoiled on it, regardless of anything. Even if you're not really trying to look, it is the focal point. But I get what you're saying. But like I feel like even then, people aren't really gonna spoiler tag things that are on the thumbnail. Ugh, big stretch. What was funny is Hoffman did that in like an hour. Like Cleo commissioned it, got like a rough draft of it in like an hour. It's like, whoa. Like Cleo was writing the commission and goes, just sent the commission in, blah 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 blah, and then goes, what do I owe you? Before they even started, and they go, no, you can pay when it's over. Like, but I want to pay now. And then they got it like within an hour. It's like, oh, like. It was all just like extremely quick turnaround and all this, and like, no, you're one of the hermits. It's cool. You'll pay. You don't need to pay up front. Like, it was just this like, the hell just happened? Because Cleo had done it right when we had started our call. Cleo was wrapping that up. Because Cleo and I talk every night. Cleo was wrapping it up, and this was like over a month ago. But it was just funny because it's like, this all just happened. It may have been a little more than an hour. It might have been a bit, but it was like from the moment they had a conversation about it, it was like an hour. It wasn't long at all. I think there's also a thing to be said about pixel art. Pixel art is complicated. Like, I'm not gonna say pixel art is easy or anything like that. Pixel art is complicated, but if you're it is faster to get a sketch down in pixel art and get that rough draft going before fine tuning, and then adjusting that is quicker. It still takes plenty of skill to do, but once you've got that skill, you have a much smaller canvas you really have to deal with, which can really help you like do piece after piece after piece rapid fire. No, I think they only had one done in the hour, not all 3 skins or whatever. But it is very much one that once you've got it down, you have less you've got to worry about, and you don't have to worry about like, oh, do I have this gradient far enough? Is it, because for pixel art you're dealing with, do I want this gradient to go 2, 3, 4, 5 pixels? Where in a regular drawing or digital art or anything, it's like, do I want this to go 50, 3,000 pixels? Like, you've got a much higher like range of adjustment you've got to deal with. Whereas with pixel art, you're mainly dealing with color adjustment and layer adjustment between 2 layers, especially with Minecraft. It's definitely an art form all itself. So with things like that, Dora, the fun part is like you can usually, depending on what it is, you can have those terms. Like Cleo's VTuber model, right, was public before Cleo did the reveal on their channel, because Cleo agreed to let Lyra stream it. And Lyra does do some that Lyra can't share. And they'll basically be doing ducks or whatever during that time, and then playing on their own, or on a screen that you can't see, or it's blurred. Yeah, because Lyra was given a lot of, like, creative control. So Lyra was definitely having fun working on it as well. And I think that's an important thing with a lot of artists. If you're able to give an artist creative control, do it. Because you are gonna get much better work if the artist can just kind of do their own thing. La la la. La 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 katamari damasi. I should buy the floor buffer. Or the surface buffer. All our porridge had been eaten, even though hubby likes his stone cold. I like my boy. Wait, I'm sorry. Am I doing... Is Vicky Mitchell one of the bears? It's the 3 bears. How much are the cosmetics? I need to know. Not too expensive. Yeah, to get the surface though, I need 500 for that. Okay, I can afford it. I can buy the 17-inch head, but I want the 20-inch head, which is $400 instead of this. I should though. I'll grab that, and then I can sell it later. Now, what is the point of me having both these washers? Oh, this has a bigger range. This is more powerful. I see. They really should have stat... Why did they get rid of their stat bars? You used to have stat bars. Wait. Oh, okay, that one's much bigger. There we go. Well, have you been working all day, Dor? And is the stuff that you need to do important or just something you want to do now? Or is it something you should be... Have you been taking breaks from doing the stuff that you got... From the stuff you gotta do kind of situation? Well, I would definitely do that. I would definitely do that. That feels important to do. You have not been taking breaks. I assume for Dor it's a little after... It's... 1 a.m.? Yeah, 1:30. Please wipe your paws is funnier. Because if you put together that they're the 3 bears, they themselves have paws. Oh, I want you all to know. Okay, so I feel like I didn't mention this. I was watching Ellie and Silent Whisper and Suzuma and Fundy play Left 4 Dead, and I was making little jokes or whatever in the chat. But I decided to DM Ellie after the stream. And I just go, my message just, so is your team Sex Fund? And Ellie just said, gave me a LMAO no, and started cracking up, right? I did not expect Ellie to share this in their group chat. With all of them. Silent's response was, that can't be our name, at least not officially. And then the funnier one, though... Oh, have a good one, Wolfie. The funnier one was, Zuzuma's response of, Lord, no. Lord, no. I think it was Lord, no, lol. But Lord, no, from X. But it cracked me up. I didn't expect Ellie to share it. For those who don't know why it would be that, it's because it's Silent, Ellie, Zazuma, and then Fundy, so Sex Fund. I'm sure there's a better one in there, but like that was... It was just one of those like, oh god. Like I gotta tell Ellie this, and I did not expect Ellie to share it. I feel like welcome back, Demi. I feel like I find this funny. I'm wondering how many hermits are unaware they know of me or that they know me. And the reason I specify how many hermits aren't aware that they know me, I don't think Impulse is aware that I'm a VIP in his chat. I mean, he's aware that I'm a VIP in his chat. I don't think he's aware that I'm dating Cleo and I'm a VIP in his chat. Which I think is hilarious. Like, I think that is just one of those, like, he has no idea. Like, it just is not registered for him. Scar tried to VIP me and failed. I believe Scar put an E in my name. Scar tried to VIP me and failed at the same time that Impulse VIP'd me. Because they were playing Disney Speedstorm and they were trying to get help. They were like unsure how to do things and I knew the answer or whatever, and I was like, oh yeah, you need to do this. And they were trying to find my message for help to how to beat the other one, how to beat each other. So Impulse VIP'd me so my messages would stand out, and Scar went to do the same thing, but Scar failed it. But I found that funny. And then X has now directly thanked me for help in Left 4 Dead, because they couldn't figure out how to scope in the. He couldn't figure out how to scope in his rifle. Like, oh, you need to. And like chat was trying to help with guesses, and because I'm VIP'd in Ellie. I just go, it's middle click. Like, it's middle click. So it showed me as a VIP, so they saw mine and was like, oh, cool. Cool. Thanks, Cameron, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Wait. I saved the audio just because I thought it was funny. I like saving the random ones because I know they have no idea who I am. So if I just go...
Shout out to Cameron JK. Thank you.
There we go. I like clipping random audio bites just because they always like stand out as this weird moment. Hey, Fox. Okay, we are not going to be able to get up there without a ladder. Oh yeah. No, I'm in the comments on that video. I'm in the comments on that popular video, Asmo. Because people kept saying that Cleo was dating, they thought Cleo was dating Joe, and it's like, no. Why do you think that? Oh, well, I appreciate that, Fox. Or like people thinking that Badger was an alt of Cleo's. People are weird. Oh yeah, Badger still is. Badger is active in X's chats all the time. Yup. And that, my friends, is sexism. I want you all to be aware. Thinking that well, it's sexism and homophobia. But thinking that two people are dating just because they are perceived to be separate genders or opposing genders to one another, if you think they're dating, you're sexist. You may not realize it, but you're sexist. That is a sexist response. Like, there's only one instance where it was very obvious it's happening, and they aren't hermits anymore, so... Like, there was only one instance of this happening, and they aren't hermits anymore, so there's 0 instances of this happening now. Oh, yeah, that's also sexism. That's a worthwhile thing to point out. If you can't tell Jem and Cleo apart, you're sexist. I'm sorry. Because you're sexist. If you can't tell them apart, you're sexist because you're not bothering. Because if you can somehow tell XB and Vintage Beef apart, but not Cleo and Jem, you're sexist. Just saying. Yeah. Like, it really is sexism. And it's like, and here's the thing. Here is an important thing. I think this needs to be pointed out. Sexism, racism, all forms of bigotry do not have to be intentional or malicious to exist. And this is where a lot of people, I feel, miss the memo, is they think they can't be one of these hateful things, or they can't be sexist because they're not trying to be mean. They're just making a mistake. It's like, yes, but why are you doing that? Why is that mistake being made? And it's because you're not caring enough. And if you're not caring enough, that is a sign of problems, right? I think it's okay to, like, mix people up for, like, who made something, things like that. But when you hear the voice and you go, oh, that's so-and-so, and you get it mixed up, and it's like, yeah, but you wouldn't mix up any of the guys on the server. Like, there's a conversation to be had there, right? Right, yeah, no, I agree. Like, XB and Beef are easy ones to get mixed up, especially because they are, arguably, they post less. But that's why I use them as an example. People will get them fine, but then have trouble with the difference of Cleo and Jem. And it's like, how... Cleo and Jem are very distinctly different. Right? That's kind of the thing. And mixing people up early on is fine, too. But it's never somebody new that is mixing up these names. It's always somebody who's, like, been around, or, like, they watch like 7 or 8 different hermits, and they can't get any of the femme-presenting ones. Like, Yeah, it's one thing if you only watch, like, Just Green and Mumbo. But I'm also going to argue, if you watch Just Green and Mumbo, why is that? You know, like, why is that? If a community exists and you only have it, you're like, well, I only have time. It's like, that's fair. They don't post very often. Let's try again. They don't post very often. That's not the reason. It's... Now I can understand just watching Mumbo. Here's the thing. I can understand if you just watch one Hermit. I can understand if you just watch Etho. I can understand if you just watch one. But if you're watching more than one, you need to branch out more. You need to be willing to branch out. You need to stop focusing on just your faves. Now, I'm in a situation at this point where I only really watch Cleo. But I've watched everybody. I watched all of them. Thank you for the follow. I watched everybody on that server. I've been subscribed to most everybody at some point in time. But, like, there's just those moments where you go, huh. Yeah, watch the recap. Get filled in on stuff. I mean, you don't need to watch the recap either, but, like, check everybody out. Here's the thing. Check everybody out on... You should check everybody out on a server. If a server has a bunch of people... This is the thing. If you are watching a community server of anybody... Anybody. Doesn't have to be the Hermits. Doesn't have to be anybody. If you're watching a community server, check out all the members at least one video. If you go, they're not for me, they're not for you, that's cool. But you should check them all out. But, like, you should give them all a shot because they all, like, they've all accepted each other kind of situation and things like that. Like, do that. I started watching it because of, I started watching Hermitcraft because of, I want to say it was because of B-dubs. I believe it was B-dubs, but yeah, you need to be willing to check out people. And if you don't like them, you don't like them. There's a lot of Hermits I don't watch. They're not bad, they're just not for me, you know? Is that the whole roof? The whole roof is one? Yep, okay. But yeah, no, when people mix up only the femme presenting people on the server, it ain't a good look. That was my point of this. Like, if you only watch mask creators, and you only seem to mess up femme presenting creators, you might be sexist. You may not realize you're sexist, but you might be sexist and you might have something you need to deal with. Because here's the thing. Like, I could bet you pretty highly if you're only watching, like, if you only watch mask presenting Hermits, is your entire YouTube subscription list just mask people? Do you have something you need to, like, deal with yourself there in that situation, right? Where? I keep forgetting how to ping. How do I forgot how to ping. How did I forget how to ping? Oh, wait. Oh, it's over there. Okay, I was doing it right. I just couldn't see anything. No, that whole side was clean. It just didn't feel clean to me. Which is valid. Which is valid, Rat. But it's... I think there's a sign of not enjoying one, but it's very typical that if you've never watched and you can't get the names right on people, or you get them mixed up, that you don't care about them enough. And I feel like you should at least care about somebody enough to get their name right. No matter who you're watching, you should at least care enough to get their name right. Especially if they're on a server with other people. And that's where that line comes in, is if you're not bothering to get the name of somebody right, that you're watching all of their friends, there's something else going on, is the point. Telescope, probably? Yep. I will mix up XB and Hypno quite a bit. I don't watch either of them, and they both have that same calming voice. I tried watching them. Neither one really stood out to me when I tried watching them, and now I just don't have the energy to watch a lot of Minecraft videos. Nothing against either of them. They're both chill. They're just a little too chill for me, is all it is. Like, there's a level of chill where I kind of gotta go, I have to, I can't. I already have trouble focusing. You get too chill and I'm out, you know? Hey! Is this spruce spring clean? Your friend Harper says you'd be up for helping me out. My house is nothing short of a national disgrace. Jesus. I just don't watch people play Minecraft. That's where I'm at now. I used to love watching it, but I stopped watching Minecraft stuff. And it's very much nothing against the creators. It's just I kind of got tired of a lot of it, you know? Okay, so I wanted to see... You can get a bigger head, better extension for it. I'd like the better extension. But then I also really like this power washer. Ugh. We finished though. What kind of stuff am I watching nowadays? I watch a lot of craft videos. I tend to watch Aliens Rock, who does a lot of puzzle videos. I watch, it's mostly craft videos though. I've been watching Otter videos. And the one series that has never stopped being watched by me is Yogscast TTT. I will always watch Yogscast TTT. I've just always been a fan of it. So I've always had that on my watch list, and it's just never gone away. Why my mouth is not moving enough? If I go here, there, now my mouth is moving fine. I just had to adjust the mic a little bit. Yogscast TTT is one that I've always watched forever. So, but no, the things I watch generally haven't changed. Yeah, oh god, yeah, Studson Studios is great. Studson Studios is one of the only channels I have Patreon for 3 things. I have Patreon for Crossing Crafts, I have Patreon for Studson, and I have Patreon for Mix It Up. Those are the only things I really have done. Oh, I had this. So Woofy, my My Little Pony character, actually was a white Earth Pony with ratty long light brown hair, with a ratty brown light brown mane and tail, and then had a broken pocket watch. I actually had one. Ugh. But no, Yogscast was a big thing for, I think, a lot of Minecrafters, just in general. Getting early into it and stuff, but when they did the TTT stuff, I just really got into it. And it was just one of those little bits of, yeah, this is cool. Okay, can I go back? Let's go back to home base. Pet Bubbles. Pet Ulysses. And Pet Squeak. Purr bonding! Let's go! Pet all 3 cats. Sweet.
Purchase furniture. Ba-ba-da-ba. I love that there's stuff to buy. But it's also very meh. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to use you. It's Katamari music. I like cleaning with this. It doesn't make the noise that the power washer does. Home decor, everybody. Examine an item on Harper's pin board. Okay, so that's gonna be over here. There we go. And now it said there's a hidden gnome. Where are we gonna find a hidden gnome? We're on the hunt for a gnome, everybody. I'ma find it. It may not even be inside. Asmodai, you missed out on the chance for saying the word achievable. I felt you needed to be aware of that. Where is this gnome hiding? I guess you can interact with a gnome from any distance, so it could be... It could be anywhere. Question is just where. Where are you at, gnome? Over here by the sign? Nope, not a lot over there. We're looking for a gnome. I'm hoping the gnome is not in like that back room behind the one like grate or something that I can't get through later. Yeah, have a good night, Dor. I expected it to be in that air duct that we had seen. Like, there was that air duct right at the beginning. Or, like, in the one room. I expected it to be in there, but I don't see any way to interact. We've got a ladder. It might be up on the roof. But, like, I expected it here. But there's nothing in there. Wait a minute. I'm theorizing. I'm theorizing. Can I place this up in here? No. Damn it. That would have been a good spot for it.
Where is this gnome? I cannot provide any insight on Cleo. The only sad thing that I know is that people in the UK don't know the greatness that is Buttermilk Ranch. And that makes me sad.
Do you have a fursona? Tigates everything. What is it? Mine is a shem. They are
What the hell is a shem? It's a bird. It's a bird. It's a type of seagull. Or maybe it's a bagel. It's a gull, is my point. Like, I would expect it to be, like, behind a grate. I really do. Or, like, behind one of these doors that are unable to be opened. Can I set off the alarm? No. You can close doors from a long range. Holy crap. I'm assuming you know exactly where it is, Asmodai. So you're just watching me suffer here for something that's not hard to find at all. But it's like, why can't I find it? I guess the question here, Asmodai, have I looked directly at it and just completely missed it? Because I feel like I've looked essentially everywhere. Like, I feel like it's impossible to say I haven't looked. So, like, because, like, I feel like there's no way I haven't been near it. Yeah, I mean, it's a garden gnome, so blue outfit, red hat. I don't think it's inside. I don't think it's inside. I feel like if it was inside, I would have definitely seen it by now. I personally would have put it over there. I don't know if it can be out there or if it has to be in somewhere in the play area. I feel like it has to be somewhere in the play area. I can't go across the street. Where? It's getting ridiculous. I mean, I would hope so, Skulls. We gotta redeem for that, Demi. We have a redeem for comedy gold. Comedy gold. Where? There it is. It's all good, Fox. I appreciate you hanging out. Where?
You're doing pretty well.
Doesn't feel like it, Jack. Doesn't feel like it. Where the heck? Most of y'all are confused about where the hell it could possibly be, right? Like, it feels like I've looked everywhere. Like under the sofa. Oh, you found it, Rose? I can pet the cat through the floor. Does that count for anything? I want to say yes, Asmodai, but the answer is no. I don't want to hint, not yet. You know what? I would say here's my one question. Inside or outside? That I would like a hint on. Is it inside or outside? Inside. How the hell is it inside? That narrows it down. But how the hell? I have a feeling everybody else who's like very confused trying to find it is also wondering how the hell is it inside? Unless it's like on the map. Which I'm assuming it's a prop and not that. How the hell? My God. My God. The one door I didn't close as well. I've closed every other door, I just never closed that one. Wow. That is absurd and rude. Ugh. I appreciate y'all hanging out. It has been fun. I need to take a shower. I need to rest. I need to unwind. I need to chill and vibe and all that stuff. Thank you all so much for hanging out tonight, though. I do appreciate it. I will be streaming again tomorrow morning. You'll be able to catch me. It might be an art stream tomorrow morning. I'm not 100% on what I'm doing, but it might be an art stream tomorrow morning, and I feel like that says plenty. I am going to send you away, and I think today we're going to bug my buddy Sloy, because I don't feel like searching any further. I'm going to send you all over Sloy. Sloy is playing Minecraft right now. Go pick a fight. Go do all that stuff. Ask Sloy why he looks like an old avocado. But I will catch y'all next time. I hope you have a fantastic one. Thank you again, Arky, for the resub. Thank you, thank you as well to, I believe it was Elusive, who gifted some Streamloot subs, all that fun stuff. I appreciate y'all a ton. I hope you have a fantastic one. Also, thank you to everybody who dropped a follow. I'll catch y'all next time. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Makoni, makomane tai!